Oh, yeah, it's me. It's your boy, the Louisiana Country Boy, coming at you live once more again. Also, what I need for you to do, sit back, relax, put on your headgear. Oh, my worthless 2 cents is about to put something in your ear.
Oh, look at here, look at here.
Put something in your ear.
Look at here. And if y'all heard that right there, boy, look at him. Look at here. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, yeah. That's me. That's your boy, the Louisiana Country Boy, coming at you live once more again. And I got my boy all the way from Bienville, parish, Louisiana, the next sheriff of Bienville Parish, my boy, my friend, my classmate. Oh, look at him, look at him. And it is an honor, it is a privilege, it is a joy for the whole country boy. I am tickled red, white, and blue to have him up here today. Man, I'm going to tell y'all, I ain't going to talk long. Old Country Boy gonna say he's old trip trapper. But I'm gonna let my friend, I'm gonna let him have this thing. This is not his first time appearing here on the table, and I'm honored. I am honored to have him back again. Man, there's so much that he brings, and I know he's gonna bring even more this time. So look at here. What I need for y'all to do, y'all heard what it said in the beginning. I need for y'all to sit back, relax, put on your headgear. Ah, my brother Henry Ford, the son of Bienville Parish. Hey, Henry, if I come driving down through there, remember, I had you on show. The sheriff.
I would not be surprised.
My brother.
You think it's a privilege for you to and people don't really understand how really far we go back. So they don't understand that for us, for that class in of Alma J. Brown in 1983, I would be remiss if I didn't first like to say to one of our own who lost someone dear to him, that brother, we pray for you. We know what a hardship this is, but God's reward is beyond measure, and the reward of going home, because this is not ours. This has never been ours. It's just temporal. The reward of going home after enduring the hardships of life, after enduring both good and bad, after enduring things of our parents' generation, and that privilege of having someone still with you, and the final, when you see them finally get rest.
Yes.
It is blessed, it is beautiful, but it also hurts. So I want to say to Greg Marsh, we love you, and we pray for you, because sincerely, he is a good brother.
Yes.
You know, a good friend, one of the best classmates, and his family was up to that same standard. So I just want to say that before I get into my spiel about me. I am sorry, because I'm probably the first guest that ever had you late for your own show. So I apologize. And please don't think it was him. It was me. It's always
Hey Henry, I own the network. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
I own the network.
Because I said, I'm going to get you in trouble with all your sponsors, I'm like, man, I apologize though. I'm sorry.
I own the network. Don't even worry about that. Don't worry about that. We come on when we come on. Okay. We look, but
Okay.
the one thing that they can rest assured of, we coming.
Okay. Okay. All right. All
Look,
right.
and I'm gonna have to go on up there to Colorado and tell Dion he took that from the Old Country Boy because I've been coming.
Hey,
I
there's
ain't
no
just
doubt he
baby.
go. There's no doubt he gonna get the word.
I've been coming, baby. I ain't just started.
Hey, everybody see your show. They watch him on Saturday nights and they look for you on Monday and Wednesday nights. So that's how that is.
man, look here, my brother. Tell me. Well, you ain't got to tell me nothing. You tell them. Man, what is going on? I know that there's been a lot. I don't just want to talk about. I do want to talk about that because that is one of the main things I want to discuss. But I want to know about you, man. I want you to lay it out here because you know how the Old Country Boy do.
Yeah.
I want folks to know you. Forget all that other stuff. I want them to know. I want them to know what I know. Well, no, I don't. I don't want them to know that.
I was like, for real? Really? I can't let them know me without implementing you into some of this.
That's fine. Don't tell them everything.
No, it's hey, for people to understand that we had what I think is the best class at Alvin J. Brown, and I say that because that class of 1983, we had a lot of individuals, right? We had a lot of people with certain gifts and talents that you wouldn't believe that they were capable of doing, great things in sports, great things in the classroom, and their personality was like none other. What I enjoyed most about our class is not only that we were smart, as far as we exercise. Um, wisdom is the right application of knowledge. We
Yes.
took the things in which we learned and applied them to make ourselves better.
Yes.
And that's not saying that we did everything perfect. That's not saying that we were right in everything we do. But the one thing I can truly say is we tried to learn from our mistakes and make not just our lives better, but each other's lives better.
Right.
If you knew something that could help me, you had no problem telling me. Henry, you need to do this. Henry, watch out for this. Henry, be careful over there. Don't stay over there too long. Don't linger. Now you can hear that from your parents, but it's totally different when you hear it from someone that's of your peer.
Right.
And that's what I truly love, because back then it seemed like everybody was against us. When we was eighth grade, the ninth grade was mad at us. When we was it didn't matter what grade we in, somebody, and we all in our way got along. But it was like that they go to that class again, getting more attention than us. There they go again, winning the war. There they go again. And that's why we tried to win at everything we did. And that's some of it not because we were so smart, but we stayed prepared.
Right.
And a prepared mind makes you ready to face challenges.
Yes.
You don't have the fear of really challenges, because either those things are gonna make you stronger. Um, what's the saying? Iron sharpens iron.
Man sharpens iron.
Those things are gonna make you stronger or make you go back and put in more work.
Right.
And that's the simplest thing to see when it came to us. We wanted to put in the work that nobody outdo us, that nobody was better in, that nobody outperformed us. And that's what I love about the ladies and the gentlemen of our class. So and it's not that looking back at it, I think we had such a great foundation
Yes.
with our teachers, with our parents, with those that we went to church with um, people who really in the community, the community actually helped rear us to and move us in directions. Like if they saw that we were talented in something, they didn't. They kind of enhanced it. They always applauded us.
Right.
They said, "Yeah, you're doing well. I'm proud of you," and 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 they held us to a standard where you know, when we strayed from the path, strayed from the narrow, they gave us an opportunity to say I'm sorry,
Right.
and we had a great opportunity because not everybody get a chance to suffer through their mistakes.
Right.
That one mistake they make can be their last. And God graced us with an opportunity to suffer through our mistakes, and He showed us a way to make it better.
Yes.
And
Yes.
so I'm forever grateful for that opportunity now, because I tell you all the time, I'm still a sinner saved by grace.
Yes.
That's it. That's all I am.
Hey, look,
Um,
that's all of us, buddy.
but yeah, and that's it. And I don't like I really sincerely um, just don't seek to be perfect.
Right.
Um, I've never wanted perfection, but I wanted I wanted the opportunity. I wanted God to grace me with a chance to mature. Um,
Right.
because I mean, I know me probably, with most of us at Grambling, if we thought we was perfect, oh God help us, because we would be, how stuck in our ways we were when it came to dear old Grambling, and so so if God would have gave me that where I did everything perfect and all that, ooh, what kind of world would this be? But because if I was good, like I was so when I say my brother was my biggest hero, and uh, I can't really, and I know he has his moments, like we all do. I know he
Right.
do. Uh, but growing up, there was nothing more precious to me than my family,
Right.
my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister, my aunts, uncles, cousins. Because the truth is that no matter what my flaws were, I was always accepted.
Mm.
Um, Now that took a lot of prayers. They took a lot of whippings. They took a lot of, getting fussed at. They took a lot of patience. But
Right.
there was never a doubt that my family loved me,
Right. Right.
and that came with the expectations of the friends that I made. If I could be loved that well by my family, I expected even more from my friends.
Right.
And that's why my classmates were so important, because when you lose someone, like when I lost my sister at an early age, um, the burden of that, thinking that I don't have my protector no more, you
Mm.
know the burden of feeling like, now I got to look out to my big brother, because I didn't want anyone to take advantage of him
Right.
and his kindness, his uh, willingness to be everybody's friend, his willingness to accept whatever you did to him and brush it off. And really, I envied that. I wish I could be like that. I wish I didn't, carry the burden of, oh no, I got to get you back. You can't do that to him, because I know how kind-hearted he was.
Right.
I know what a good dude he was. All he wanted to do was smile, play, tell jokes, have fun, run the football. That's all he wanted to do. He
Yes,
didn't care
sir.
about nothing else. And me, I wanted to get better. What can I do to get better? What book do I need to read? Okay, I'm reading books on how to the human body anatomy and how to pressure points and all that kind of crazy stuff because I wanted to look after my brother.
Right.
And that to me that was crazy, but it was it was how when you feel like you gotta fill a spot in life because you don't know where you are in life.
Yes.
You gotta take on a role. Like it was my sister's role to be our protector. you know she was like Mother Nature, and she called us hell and high water. But it was a little joke with us, but she like, y'all something by y'allself, but putting y'all together when y'all decide to be bad, oh my God. And so and so that's what it was. But it was it's humbling to look back from where you come from.
Yes.
And then you have a greater appreciation for all the people who help put things in your toolbox that you can use to make it through life.
Yes.
Things that I remember Miss Cummings say, you raised cows,
Mm.
but you rear children. you know
Wow.
you teach them right from wrong. I remember my aunt telling me, you don't ever forget home. You don't ever forget your Alma J. Brown, your Grambling, your and the it's not that you forgetting the institution, but you don't forget the
Right.
people like Miss Billups and Miss
Yes.
Turner and Miss Chadwick and Miss Rollins and all Miss that. I mean, you don't forget the people, because if those
Right.
people were still here today, all the knowledge and just wisdom that they had. I would love to even, if I could go back and just learn a little more and apply myself to getting more of the things that they taught me were great. But to go
Right.
back and can you imagine all that they went through in the time in which they obtained that knowledge?
Right. Yes. Yes.
I mean, the things that they could tell us, as a grown person rather than a child, about life and how to deal with certain situations and move and use the tools that they gave us to make our lives even more productive and better and all those things. Uh, so I'm truly thankful for all those people. And I'm truly thankful for, you and my other classmates. I'm truly thankful for everybody who played a part in giving me
Yes.
something I can use to bring me this moment where I can try to, enhance the lives of the people around me. And so, and that's I know I shut up, Henry, but
No. Hey, man, that's as you're sitting here talking, I'm gonna tell you two things that came to this old boy's mind. The first one was in 20, I think it was 2010 or 2011, when I came back to Louisiana after umpteen years of being here in Texas.
yeah, yeah,
When I started working up in Arcadia, one of the first friendly faces that I saw was Edgar. One of the people that used to come to the store when I worked up there was Edgar.
mhm,
And it was that being able to, and everything you said about him, and I guess me and him must be kindred spirits, because that's all I wanted to do too. I ain't want to do nothing but smile and play football. Look, that was it for me.
but he was one of those that same heart, that same love never went anywhere, no matter what life throws at you. See, and I'm gonna get off mine. I'm gonna shut up here in a minute. See, what people miss is that when you peel back all the layers, when you peel back that onion, it is your character.
Oh yeah.
It is your character. It is your character that will stand. When you peel back all the degrees, when you peel back all the cars, when you peel back all the houses and all the money, what will stand will be your.
Oh, that's it. That's exactly it. Because bro, when I tell you that, do you know how easy it is to feel? What was that? It was James Cleveland. He said, "When we get a little money,
Hmm.
why do we change?" Um, now Edgar was he was a better dresser. He liked to be flashy and buy all that stuff. But me, is I've never been. I'm not impressed. I mean, I would rather, and I get that from my dad. I would rather a person show me and give me their attention, want to spend time, uh, um, than that I have to impress them with gifts or it's like what, and that's scary to me because one, I've never been the type of and I'm not afraid to be by myself.
Right, right.
So and I know the Bible describes what a I believe that a helpmate should be help.
Hmm. Yes.
I, I mean, it's nice to have gifts thrust upon you or whatever, uh, but help when like this is the craziest thing. It's like, you ever love someone so much, right? You really love someone so much that you notice everything about them,
Hmm.
that you watch every nuance of what they do, how they walk, how they talk, uh, how they feel if it's raining or if the sun is out. That you can predict what they gonna put on based on what you wake up and see in the morning.
Hmm.
You observe them so much that you know everything. You know every emotion. You know what drives them, what push them. You know how to encourage them. You know how to. That is an amazing feeling of what love is to me. It's just like our Father who knows us so well. He knows the very hair on our head.
Yes,
That's a
yes,
that's an amazing, and I think if humanly, if you can love somebody that much, there is no degree that you wouldn't go to try to build upon their happiness.
yes.
You want like my kids. I used to take chances that and risks that you never would have believed, because I really had no fear of it. But when I found out that I was about to have a child,
Hmm.
and that child was born, and I got to hold it and feed it and burp it, and I mean that changed everything for me
Yes,
because now my only concern is what can I do to make this baby's life better.
yes.
And I was young. I didn't have no clue. My senior year in college, and I'm ready to graduate, and I had no clue. But when my oldest, my firstborn came, it was the best feeling in the world. And the only thing that matched that was to hear him say dad for the first time.
Mm. Yes.
Like, and I think often about is you can see life be cruel to that child. You can see life be pleasant to that child. And every step of the way, you never want to lose focus on what your purpose is in that baby's life.
Right.
You
Right.
know, what is your responsibility to that child? What is your, and I think God sees us the same way. What
Yes.
can I do? Henry is going through this. What do I need? What path do I need to bring him on to bring him back to the knowledge of this? Or make him remember that he is loved. Make him remember that he has to earn respect. Make him remember that there are people who in need, who is counting on him to do right by them. To
Yes.
to help them have a clear path where they can be saved, they can be kept safe, and they can provide a better experience for the people they love.
Yes. Yes.
And I think that's what we are here to be a service to each other so that God can get the glory for that.
Yes.
We have to, and that's what made me do a lot of things to try to be better, to try to be better in my community, in my church, in my doing, in my going. Because a lot of times, you get tired and you want to say no, but how can you? Because if God give you the strength to do it, He really wants you to do it.
Right. Right.
Do it because I feel like they wouldn't come to you if genuinely if somebody come to you in truth and say, "Please help me." What other um, choice is there? Because that's why we here, especially when you know it's in truth.
Yes.
So that that God, it's just amazing that we don't quit until it's over.
That's it. That's it. The saying is, when I leave here, Henry, when I leave here, I want to leave empty. I'm not trying to take anything. I'm not trying to keep any love. I'm not trying to keep anything. I want to pour it all out because when I leave, when they shut that old box and they
Oh
throw
yeah,
that dirt, I want to be empty. I
yeah,
want to
and
be empty.
and it's not a fight because really, bruh, when you that feeling that you actually is able to help somebody,
Yeah.
that feeling is unlike anything else I've ever experienced. And that was the whole thing that really brought me into law enforcement. That feeling, it made me stay because I've taught school, I coach, I've done other things,
Right.
military, all that was great. But that feeling that on a personal level, uh, I'm gonna give you my all. I'm going to try my best to meet a need
Yes.
of yours to find peace. That feeling is like none other. And you wonder how, and bruh, when I say I wonder sometimes, uh, not how I made it through situations, or those moments where life is in the back. I never wondered how I made it through that. Sometimes I felt hurt that people that I really loved and care about, uh, that some of them didn't.
Mhm.
That's what when you when you could be there for a person and somehow you wasn't.
Hmm. Wow.
that focus could be moved somewhere else.
Right.
And that's why I try to separate I try to separate work from home, because I always try to make sure, because your kids don't care about what's going on in the world when they call you daddy.
Right. Right.
Yeah, none of that matters.
At
It
all.
doesn't matter. I have, it doesn't matter. Yeah, all they want to know is they want to jump in my lap, or uh, uh, want me to run and be excited about seeing them and picking them up and swinging them, and not that's all they cared about. Um,
Yes.
Not why my uniform dirty, and why I got mud, and why I got a brute. They don't care nothing about none of that. Nothing.
Right.
And so that's the that wasn't the challenge, but that was really my piece. That was my center. Um,
Wow.
and I don't tell them that, because I fuss at them a lot about a lot of different stuff. But they really are the centerpiece of why I push so hard. Um, from my firstborn to my sixthborn, they're why I push so hard.
Yes.
So they can have a life that that I thought brought them fulfillment and joy and happiness. So that's, that's
And that's the pouring in, and the one thing, if we understand that we are here to serve, we're here to serve. We're here to serve and have a servant heart.
right, right.
And so many people miss that, man. They miss that. That's when you can have a heart to serve others, man.
Bruh, um, you talk about sunshine on a cloudy day. Um, I I've never been a politician. All I did was work and work and work. And my parents, um, this is what they showed me, and this lesson is what I always try to remember. Um, was it in Matthew, um, fifth, around the fifth chapter, when when Jesus instructed his disciples, right before that Sermon on the Mount, he told them, "Be ye salt. Ye are the salt of the earth. And if salt should ever lose its savor,
Hmm.
it is good for nothing. It is to be trampled on by the feet of men." When he says, "Be ye salt," it only take a little bit.
Yes.
And a little bit of salt can add flavor to any recipe. You don't have to use a lot, just a little bit. And that's how I see us in our Christian role, or our Christian experience, or the way we treat people. We have to be salt.
Yes.
And that is the reason for service. That is the reason for the work that we do. There are plenty of people out there that wants to do the job as sheriff, but I want to do the work.
Hmm.
The work requires putting others' needs above my own,
Yes.
making sure that they are safe, making sure that they're provided for, making sure that they have other options, and making sure they adhere to a certain standard that we all have, that we had when we were back in the day, when somebody sat on the porch and told us, "Do not do that. I will not allow you to do that. You're going to be respectful. You're going to do what you're supposed to do, and you're going to treat people well." They held us to that standard. Even
Yes.
when we wanted to go off and do other things. No, come here. Don't do that no more. And that's what we are so afraid of telling people you're wrong.
Yes.
You're wrong. And I'm not saying that I'm right about everything, but I don't mind you coming to me and say, Henry, I think you're wrong by that. And this is why. Because I know you can explain it. You can explain what you feel and why you feel that way. And I
Right.
should be able to explain what I feel and why I did what I did. Because I know you come from a place where you want to correct and you want me to be better. And that's what they got to see, that we want them to be better.
Yes.
And so I that's the work, because we have a lot of work to do. When I tell you, man, there is no way we should have it better when we were growing up than they have it now.
Mm.
There is no way. Not in this day and age, not with all the things that are available to our children and that they need socially and to provide for them and morally to show them the right path. There's no way. And you can't make me believe that we have it better now when I'm seeing what I'm seeing.
Right.
When every time you turn around, there were shootings, there were people, and I didn't see a lot of people stand up outside of us few.
Wow.
And that's what hurt the most. Our community is getting affected. And I know it can be done better. And I got tired of waiting on other people to do it. I'm looking for Donnie to do it. I'm looking for, Mason or somebody else to do. No, I have to do it. Or I at
Yes.
least have to try to give us a better option. Because it's ridiculous. And I've never seen, and this what really hurts me. I've never seen where there are people who would rather, after seeing what they see, and seeing the conditions of the people in our community, to see the suffering of what's going on, to see how things are handled, they would rather make excuses that
Mm.
hold people accountable for this mess.
Wow.
This mess. Where the people in this parish are not safer than they were 20 years ago. People have,
Wow.
and we learned that at Grambling, you will be held accountable for what you do.
Yes.
And if what did Auntie do if I couldn't do a job in that classroom? Get somebody else to do it. What did Miss Chadwick and all them other know? Either you gonna do this well to the best of your ability, and if you didn't do it, what did they do? Sit down and watch how it's done. Donnie, come
Watch
up
it.
here, show him how to do
That's it. That's it. That's it.
it.
That's
And so
it.
that's where it's time to sit some of these people down who don't seem to understand that we have people suffering. And until we deal with that, what are we doing?
And
Because what we're doing
sometimes
isn't working.
and sometimes people become removed or they remove themselves from it. So if it doesn't, here's the sad part. A lot of people say, if it don't knock on my door, then it ain't got nothing to do with me.
Right, right. But
If it ain't in my house, then and that's such a terrible way of looking at it. So you are going to, because what people miss is this: if it's going on down the street,
yeah,
it will make its way to your house.
yes, yes. And that's what we forget. If you can improve the well-being of what they consider the least of them, you make it better for everybody. But you have to deal with the problems and the issues at hand. High burglary, uh, children that don't want a truancy, children don't want to go to school, these babies carrying guns. You got to deal with these things. And until you're willing to show, like, it's one thing to say, okay, here's a little money to help with your, no, How am I going to protect my baby when he go out there in that ballpark and play? What time are you investing in our community so we see you, not just see a check?
Mm.
That's the work. We want to see you give of your time, give of yourself. Money can be passed out among anybody.
Yes.
But what are you willing to invest in our communities to show that you love and respect us? Because all this other stuff, because you know and I know, I can give you $200 or $300 and say, here, go pay your water bill, and I can turn around and arrest everybody in your family and make 10 times what I gave you.
Yes.
Because if you look at the incarceration rate and all the people who are going to jail, it's us. Our community is the most affected. So just giving me $200 ain't going to help. See what you can do to help me get a job. See what you can do to help me get favor. See what you can do so I can get a chance to provide for my family so I don't have to steal from you. I don't have to hurt you to feel like I'm important. I can build a relationship in church. I can build a relationship in my home. I can repair those things that tear me down. That's what our communities need. A respect and a dignity that we once had and held for each other. We are our brother's keeper.
Yes.
We are here for each other to make a way and do. If you don't have it, I'm here willing to help you get it. Because I remember when a community was together and they helped rear and raise these children to be the best we could be.
Yes.
It was a community effort. It wasn't just an individual here and you are, well, you got this, so I can't help you. Or, well, you doing this and I can't. No, we all came together to make sure these babies, one, was going to church. Two, was going to school. Three, was being there for each other and holding us accountable for our actions. That was the life we grew up in. And this nonsense we're dealing with now is just out of hand. And nobody's trying to fix it.
And you can't put no, man. And you know, too many people want to put a band-aid over a gunshot wound.
Yeah. I mean, what happened to standing in the gap for people?
Yes.
What happened to I get it. It's a generation where they have certain advantages we never had. But they have lost those things that made our generation special, our grandparents, and they've lost the ability to care and love one another. That's what we've lost. And the only way we repair that breach is not just what do they always do when there's a shooting or killing in our community? Well, let's pray and help. No, it's time to act. The Bible say, watch and pray.
Yes.
So there's some action with your watching. You watch over these people and you form an action that'll protect them from, even if it's protecting them from themselves. We have to be accountable for each other. We have to, because we are all we got.
Yes.
And if we lose that, think about it. How many old black men do we know in their 70s, 80s, and 90s? How many? It's not that many. Most of the ones I really know, I can count on one hand.
Yeah.
Because we don't live to get there. There are too many things that binds us, destroys us, and stops us from achieving our true potential. And it's time out for that. And one of those things is this system of criminal justice we have. Another one of those things is our obedience toward education and discipline. Another one of those things is we haven't been shown how to build and sustain a relationship with God, that even when we fail, we know we can still go to him and he can repair the breach of our lives.
Yes.
all those things work together. We are mind, body, and spirit.
Yes.
And it is, I say again, it's not that I think I'm perfect. Never. I am a sinner saved by grace. But I'm just trying to do a work that's beyond me.
Yes.
And if I have a skill at doing something, I know how to be a good policeman. I know how to be a good leader. I know how to be a good motivator. I know how to try to show and breach the gap where I'm not filling in for a parent. I'm not filling in for, no, I'm just here until something better comes. And something better will come because God always provides a way.
Yes.
But I want to be salt, and we all should want to be salt. But I never want to lose my savor for what life brings. Live a life that brings benefit and service to the people around you. If you
Yes.
just start with those people around you, that's where it starts. And we can fill the breach and make it better. Make Do what you can to make life better. That's all. Right that which is wrong. And that's the only thing I desire to do.
Man. Wow. Wow. That is just it. I can't say any more than that. That is it. Is to be the salt. Is to
Yeah,
pour out and to pour into others.
right. Be ye salt.
Yes.
Because it was, if my people who are called by my name. So he called his people to be salt.
Yes.
If my people do the work, then the whole world can be saved. It said, be ye salt.
Yes.
Because there will be people, and I don't blame them. But sometimes when you see you've lost your savor, I can't look at the damage being done around me and know, what am I missing?
Hmm.
What you know what standard am I going by? How can I improve it?
Right.
And
Right.
so after 23 years, you don't see no improvement. Improvement to you is a new truck for your guys to patrol in. That's not improvement to me.
Right. You're so correct, man. You are so correct. Um, I do want to, as we get close to the hour, I have a question that I must ask.
What's up, Doc? What's up? I know. I'm sorry.
Oh no, 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 no,
I'll
no!
calm down. I'll calm down.
I have
I
a
forget
major.
sometimes we on the radio and not just
Hey,
talking like
hey,
we.
man! Look, no, no, but see, that's what it's all about. The question I must ask is simple, but could be complicated. And the question is this: Henry Ford, what is your why?
My why. I I want to work. Having a lot of times people fill out an application. I got military experience. I got so many years in the state police. I got this on the education front. I got, for me, I'm tired of being silent. I'm tired of seeing stuff go haywire or wrong and keeping quiet about it. And wasn't it Martin Luther King who said the problem is when good people remain silent,
Mm.
it gives evil a chance to flourish.
Wow.
And that, bro, when I say that, that scared me because I remember my daddy say, "You will never lose a fight when you right." But the problem is we got too comfortable that we didn't want the confrontation.
Mm.
We was um, I was retired. The kids are older. They're well. Um, and I was retired, and I didn't want the confrontation. I had fought. I had fought doing Desert Shield and stuff. I had fought. I've fought the good fight, and I thought it's time for me to rest. And then my cousin got killed, and I said, "Why is this so hard to change? To figure out? What's difficult about this? Because this is crazy." And it's becoming acceptable where they see as that's their only choice. So we need to give them better options. We just need to give them an option because all they see is the reward of doing evil.
Mm.
And that's what I want to change. There's no way these kids should feel that they are inferior or they lacking or they don't have a way out of a situation that could be harmful to them. There's no way. Because we understand relationship with God, He gives us options that you can choose a better path, a better way. But we don't have all the parents don't bring we they brought us to church anyway. It didn't matter if we didn't want to go. So they don't know what it's like to be in church, to learn what to do in Sunday school, to learn how to speak, to learn how to engage, to learn how to work through and problem solve. They don't know because those educations that we got not only at home, not only in church, not only in school, not only on the path that sometimes we could stray from, but we always had options. I could go here. I could learn this here. I could do this here. Those options is what gave us, but we had to live. Some of these kids aren't living to see the options.
Mm.
They don't get to see the paths. So we got to do better and show them that there's a better way. You have other options instead of what you have in front of you. And that's my why. I'm going to show you that you are just as important to me as you are to a lot of people in our neighborhoods. And you deserve the right to grow into your options like we were given.
Yes.
You deserve the right to see a better day and wake up to a morning sunshine as we had. And I'm tired of feeling like they have nobody to advocate and fight for them so they get their options. And that's really the source. I just know that they deserve better. And not we deserve better. And simply that's it. That's it.
Man, I love it. I love
And I
it.
don't
I
care
love it.
I really don't care because I get the crazy threats and I get the nonsense and people lying on me. And some of those people, it hurts that they look like me sometimes. But but I don't go into this naively. I know that everybody don't like you.
Right.
Everybody not gonna like you for whatever reason. And even people who never said two words to me in my life, a form of opinion about how they don't like me, based on what another man tell them. And that's funny to me. But it is what it is. It's okay. It's okay.
Hey.
I'm good. 'Cause, all that is like that's between you and your God.
That's
You know,
it.
so hey, have at it. Because Jesus is doing those same things. So who am I? So
Hey, there you go. Look, hey, you know what I tell him forward? You know what I tell him? You ain't gotta like me, baby, but I'm gonna keep on showing up.
yeah, that's it. Every day. I'm here to do this work. Be ye so. Yeah.
I'm here to do it. I'm here
Yeah.
to do it.
No, send me. Send me.
That's it. That's it. That's it. I'm going where he tell me to go. I'm gonna say what he tell me to say, and I'm gonna do what he tell me.
Like and that's it. I'm not, and that's it. I'm not holding. No, it's like no. I'm here to be salt,
Right.
and I don't care what you think you got to do to stand in my way, but I'm gonna be salt.
Yes. That's it. That's it. Hey, Henry, I need for you. I know that the election's coming up. Can you tell these wonderful folk when this wonderful election is what look, ain't it a number or a level or something?
Oh well, um, the election for sheriff in Bienville Parish is actually early voting starts September the 30th. The 30th of September to the 7th of October. That's early voting. And I would encourage everybody to vote early because election day is the same day as Gramblin's homecoming. So you know what that means. You got to get in there and vote early and let your voice be heard and let's make it better. Because I know I'm going to get my vote. But but we can make it better. And that's it. It's not me. Is I'm running so everybody can feel that they are treated fairly. Everybody can feel like their babies have a chance to grow up in a safe community, and we are taking care of people's lives like I believe it should look like. And it shouldn't look like you feel left out. That's what I'm trying to change, that standard where you accept mediocrity
Amen.
because none of us should.
Amen. Amen. I totally agree. Henry, man, I appreciate you coming. I appreciate you coming over back over here to the table and sitting with the
Oh,
old
man.
country boy for a
Oh,
minute.
no, I'm sorry. I really apologize. I really did forget that it's just me and you talking, and I went off into one of my tangents. So I'm sorry.
It's just us having no conversation, man.
And,
It's just one of our old regular talks.
yeah.
Man, I,
But
I
I'm
greatly
sorry. I
appreciate
heard some of your listeners' ears like this boy's crazy.
it. Hey,
Mm.
man, no, your passion, um, you walking in your purpose.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make really. I told you last time. I just want to make. Um, I still try to this day to make my dad proud of me. Sincerely, I do. Um, and it didn't take much, like you said. Just every day you wake up, God give you a chance to wake up. Um, just do something that day to make your life better. Do something that day Everything that you hated about yesterday, that day, God gave you a chance to change it. So, so every day I just try to change it, make it not only better for me, but I think better for the community in which I represent, better for the people in which I serve, better for the people that I want to understand that they're not alone.
Yes.
You have me. I'm here to be your voice, to do things and say things that make you proud of what we could do together. Because it's not just me. We're trying to do something together to make these, to give these babies a better home, a better school, a better church, a better life, so they can rear their children up in the same love in which we've experienced. So that's that's all that is.
Amen. Amen. Man, I thank you. Henry is running for sheriff, Bienville Parish, Louisiana. So all my folks down there in Louisiana, this here from the Louisiana Country Boy, y'all gone on up there and vote. Wait a minute, they give you a number.
Number 52 on the ballot.
Boy, that's my football number. That's my
I know. I know. Why you think I was laughing? I say he called me to come on the show. He must have saw my number.
That was like, y'all did not. Yeah, boy, you done made me. Boy, you done made me stand up on your seat. What?
I thought you knew it. That's why you called me to come on the show. Yeah.
Hey, look here. I want to tell y'all something. Look here. I'm going to tell you something about 52. 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 is the number of completion.
That's it. So let it be written.
Hey, it is right there. I'm telling you. Man, look. Wow. Look, you done wild old country boy. Man, look here. Henry is running for sheriff of Bienville Parish. Number 52 on the ballot. Early voting starts September
30th.
September 30th is early voting. Election is what's that, the 16th?
October 14th.
14th. Grambling homecoming. So look here, all y'all come. Look, we come down there in Bombard. We can act like we live down there. Some of y'all ain't changed the address. Some of y'all ain't changed the address. Y'all live out of the state, and you still got Louisiana address. Y'all go on and cast your ballot. Go on. Look here.
Man.
Y'all know y'all been gone for 10 years, still got Louisiana address. Come on. Look, I'm saying that, but Henry, look here, I'm gonna tell you, when I moved back here, I had actually changed my address. I got a letter from down there, down in Ruston for jury duty. I say, I've been gone for 3 years.
Hey, but you know what? You probably never changed your permanent address. You know, that was still the place where you was voting.
I did my license. I was like, look, I got a hoe. But yeah, they still had. Yeah, I said, dadgummit, I could have been voting this whole while. They never know.
Well, you know, hey, there's still mail-in votes. When I was in the military, I was never here, but I still voted here. So
hey, look. So all you absentee ballots from down there in Bienville, y'all gone on vote number 52 on the ballot. Henry Ford's running for sheriff. Henry, I thank you so very much, man, for taking the time out.
Hey, a true pleasure.
I will say this now, as I think I said it before. Congratulations on the election. Congratulations, Sheriff Ford. Thank you. Thank you for coming, man. I know that once you get sworn into the office, it is going to be magical. You're already doing wonderful things in the community.
Yeah, but bro, to me, I'm just looking forward. I don't know much about politics. I don't. But when it comes to doing that work, oh yeah, that I'm looking forward to actually showing people what can be accomplished if we move and work together and keep the same mindset and enthusiasm to making things better for everybody.
Right.
That's what I'm looking forward to, doing that work.
Oh man, I know it's gonna be amazing. I don't know, my mic keeps feeding back. I got all these toys up here. I'm trying to figure them out.
You'll get it. You'll get it. Nah, I can't hear you. I don't know what you're saying.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me
Yeah.
now?
Okay. Oh, oh. I just saw your hand moving. Oh, you talking?
I figured out how to work this thing. I'm telling you. Well, man, I thank you once more again. It's been a pleasure, Henry. Man, you know, if I was there, you know where my vote would be at. So you know you got my full support.
Hey, appreciate it, number 52.
55. Look here. And look, I'm gonna say this. That gum Garden Ford wants to take the jersey like he was the original. I said, son, you wasn't the original 52, baby.
Oh no. Oh no, not even close. Come on. Oh no. No.
All right, he sent me a picture. He done got it framed, hanging up in his office.
Hey. We knew when you had that 52, he didn't want to come on that field. No. Don't even try that.
Oh man. Well, man, look, we're gonna get up out of here. I thank you once more again. Y'all make sure if y'all down in Bienville, y'all go to the polls. Y'all go to the polls. Go cast your ballot. I'm gonna end like I always do. If the good Lord has given you a vision, regardless of whatever it is, regardless of what people say, the good Lord has given you a vision. What you need to do is you just keep on going. You keep on going. Because if He's giving you a vision, He will provide the provision.
That's it.
And lastly but not least, if you woke up this morning and you opened your eyes and you looked around and you was listening but you didn't hear it, it's okay. And if you was out today, it was a little bit cooler than it normally is, but it's still hot. It's just hot. And you still didn't hear it. Well, here it is at 9:11 p.m. on a Wednesday night. And I'm going to tell you right now, look here, I love you. I love you. And I love you unconditionally. And there ain't nothing, absolutely positively nothing in this whole wide world that you can do about it. I thank y'all so very much. Y'all stay tuned. Saturday, the Ole Country Boy and my co-host will be up in Dallas supporting Patrick LeBlanc in the Building the Gap Foundation for their first walk for mental health. So we'll be up there. Ole Country Boy, I done told y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all now. Ole Country Boy opened his big mouth. He said if Mr. LeBlanc got 250 people to sign up for his walk, Ole Country Boy would walk in my overalls and my boots across the bridge. And I will do it. But he got to get 250. I ain't doing it for 249. It's got to be 250. 249. Got to be.
Hey, Pat'll pay that extra just to see you do it. Hey, tell him I said hey, and y'all. I know y'all gonna have a good time, man.
It's gonna be a good time, man. I'm glad to be. Supporting. That's what it's all about. It's all about supporting one another and encouraging and uplifting. So.
Oh yeah.
But man, look here, and I will be that. Look, I'm gonna check my registration because I'll be down for homecoming. I might be able to cast a ballot.
Bro, hey. Only we know. Y'all don't say that.
Country Boy, why is you at the poll?
Like, I don't see your name on this roll.
It's right. Damn. What did you do when you're trying to vote?
They'll think I came up there and voted twice. You'll get me in trouble. Because we both got the same look. Man.
Oh my God. Well, Mr. Ford, look here. Hendrick, and again, congratulations, man. We're up out of here. I thank each and every one of y'all for tuning in. Thank you, Henry. And we will definitely be talking soon, my friend.
All right, you too, Doc. Hey,
all right, be good now.
Appreciate it. Take care, Doc.
All right.
Love you, man.
Love you too, brother.